I know everybody will be coming out to see the finals of the 100 meter. But as always, I'm just going to go out there and do as Coach Dyke said and focus on myself and the race, not anybody else.
2023, do you feel that it's more different than last year?
Well, definitely, because I think this year would have been a lot more competitive, and the fact that we would have lost quite a few of our athletes, even some that would have expected to be here with us this year. And as a result, we don't have the same quality in terms of, the different outstanding individuals, but we have a nice spread across the different classes, which will enable us to still do well. In the past, we were able to dominate especially most of the sprint. We would have been winning and getting quinellas. This time around, we might not be as dominant as we used to in terms of winning a lot of events, but we will still be a force to reckon with in terms of scoring and consistently across the different classes.
It's been a rough season, also an excited season, and I'm really excited to go to the ISSA Boys and Girls Championship to compete. People normally know me as a jumper, long jumper, triple jumper, and also a 4x1 runner. But coming out this year in the 100 meter is really exciting, knowing that my past teammates are not there, who I normally train with. But coming out as myself, competing in a new event, it's a very exciting feeling.
In terms of your season this year, among the fastest times this year, what has made the difference for you as a sprinter?
Well, the times coming out this year, it's really great. I want to go to the championship, probably get a new PB throughout the season.
When you look at mature persons like Serena Cole, who is a world junior silver medalist, so we really expect her this year to step up to the plate and, pull off the magical 100-meter goal as we have been doing over the years to keep the tradition going. But overall, as I said, the team has quality across the board, in the jumps, the throws. We might not be total dominating, but quality exists everywhere around this time.
I know everybody will be coming out to see the finals of the 100 meter. But as always, I'm just going to go out there and do as Coach Dyke said and focus on myself and the race, not anybody else.
Do you feel that in terms for Serena that she is without in terms of the big shuttle as Tina and Tia? Do you feel that she has come into her own as a sprinter this season?
She's always been there, but this year in particular, she realized that everything is now on her shoulder to keep that Edwin Allen progress over the years going. And I think she is going to deliver because she have always been delivering. It's just that, as I said, the twins were there, which kept her a little bit in terms of the jumps. But this year, she will get a full opportunity to show the world with Serena Cole.
In terms of enjoying the success from last year, how it has been so far in terms of preparation?
I must tell you, the success has been a very great feeling knowing that the girls have been putting in the work and that we've come and we've achieved our common goal. The season has its bit of changes, you have your ups and downs. I think comparing last year to this year, it's been much better. I feel like the confidence is still there and we're still working hard and still going.
Can you tell me why you decided to switch to 1500s this year from your other events?
Well, it was kind of a last minute changes considering that we had Rickeisha Simms that would be stepping up in class 1 and we kind of didn't need an extra person right there. So Rickeisha Simms is no newbie to the event. She's actually been to the event from class 3 coming right up. So I think that she has enough experience to know and she's mature enough in the event. But I must say, I still give her the confidence that despite anything that's happening throughout the season, you have been the defending champion from class 3 coming up. So, I mean, as a team and as a team captain, we expect nothing less of her.
How much confidence does it give you for your captain, Leanna Lewis, to have so much confidence in you in doing the 800, knowing that she'll switch to the 1500?
I have 100% confident because I know what I'm capable of and what I can do, and I know that I train hard for this. Jessica and Rashawn, they are a big supporters for me because every time before I run, they always encourage me and tell me what I'm capable of.
What is the biggest difference between last season and this season in terms of your preparation?
Yeah, my biggest is turning full turn because I couldn't full turn last year. So, yeah.
Is that one of the things that you were working on with your coach for this year?
Yes, sir.
Obviously, to look back a bit to 2022, on the Class 3 title, but also Carifta Games champion, how much did that experience do for you in terms of your confidence?
It built my confidence more. So we go up there, I'm not afraid.
Has it been a good season? Has it been difficult? What has been
It can be a good season. Yeah. Show 45. Still working on it. Over 50 at CHAMPS.
What has been the biggest motivation for you to be consistent this year?
Biggest motivation is my brother. He died, so I'm doing everything for him and to make my school and my mom proud.
Central Champs, the way that it ended, it was kind of a little bit difficult because you celebrated as champions and then a recount kind of took the title away. Has that motivate you to make sure that you don't leave any doubt in a week?
Well, considering that we celebrated the day and then we came home knowing that we lost, it was not a pretty feeling considering the fact that we have not lost Central Champs for quite some years now. So I must say that we was still enough confidence trying to motivate the girls that despite anything that's happened, we know that we have the target out there, which would be the girls' championship. So despite that loss, I think that we can actually learn something from it and move forward.
We were hoping that we would have been able to pull it off. Unfortunately, after winning for a few hours, then it was eventually changed. But you know, I quickly get the girls together and they took it in good spirit. You know, they realized that is not the girls' championship. You know, even though we would have been winning Central Champs for over 12 years consistently. But we didn't allow that to dampen our spirit, and I think that helped to motivate them a bit because some of them, to be honest, was getting a little bit complacent. So it had really, you know, re-inspired most of them and get them in that mood of championship to know that there are challenges out there. It should be, I said, very competitive, you know, and not just one school. We have Hydel, Homewood, St. James to a lesser extent. And there are other schools that will be really taking away valuable points here and there. So we are preparing ourselves for all the eventualities and, you know, hopefully at the end of the day we'll be still champion.
A week to go before Champs, how has been the preparation going?
The preparation has been good up until about the last 2 or so weeks where the weather has affected us somewhat. If you look on the field right now, it's green and not only green, but it's green and wet. It's a bad combination for us, which has prevented us from using the field for the last couple of days, probably 2 weeks. It's difficult to stay sharp at this time, not engaging the track for the runners, but for the field event people, they are not so much affected.
Where is Edwin Allen now for Boys Champs for this year in terms of goals and expectations?
Well, we can't say because sometimes at a championship you might finish or place higher than you did last year, not because you have done extremely well. Sometimes because the competitors might have not done so well, but it's hard to say right now because we haven't seen everybody what they have to offer, but it's not looking bad for us.
Obviously, one of the things that everybody is looking forward to is performances for Bryan Levell after a very good season that he won the sprint double. We noticed he hasn't been running much in terms of hundreds of late. Where is he health-wise? How has Bryan Levell been this season?
Bryan had a setback earlier in the season, but Bryan is good, and Bryan was looking good before that. And the expectation for him is just to see what he can deliver from a championship.
Obviously, you want to compete in the 100. You want to defend the sprint double title. How difficult has it been for you throughout this season?
Well, overcoming these challenges and keeping a positive mindset, it has been a hard one because knowing that you're looking forward to a great season, to know that you're being set back, it's really a pain to bear.
So you as a captain, people look to you to set the example, whether it's from your teammates, from your coaches. What has been the one thing that has helped you throughout this process in terms of recovering in terms of your injuries?
I'd say they keep me motivated in helping me to stay having a positive mindset and just guiding me throughout the steps as in rehabbing and stuff, and just giving me that push and just really go forward and knowing that I can still do this again.
I know that you are a big part of the elevation success for the boys' side that you guys had. How much have you done to motivate the guys, especially to make sure that they keep that standard?
Well, I've motivated them day in, day out from even when I'm not training, when I'm injured, I still go to the track side and motivate them, cheering them on as they train and just telling them that they can do it as well.
Champs didn't end the way that you wanted to last year in the class one. How has that helped to motivate you to do better this year, as well as how much of that Carifta Games win fueled you?
Well, motivate me a lot to come and win this year champs in my last year at champs.
Obviously, when persons are in their last year, they find a lot more motivation to do well, to send off their high school career on a good note. What would it mean for you to win the title on your in your last year?
It will mean a lot to me because I come fourth last year at champs. It will mean a lot to win this year.